laundry.
Welcome back to days 2 and 3 on the treasure. Hope you enjoy the way I've edited these together. Make sure you hit that notification bell for the rest of the cruise videos coming your way. This is what was inside our pixie dust from 9610. A couple of little stickers and a little key ring. So sweet. Day 2 was a day at sea, so we headed up for our Palo brunch. First of all, we sat at the Rose, then had our most that you get is your welcome drink. I tried both antipasties as well as the zucchini frittata. I've had all of these before, which is why I ordered both. Mum had some eggs Benedict, that bread basket, always amazing. Had to have the celery soup, and then we got some more drinks and our steaks arrived, couldn't help it, it was lush. And then we ordered 3 desserts between us with my Bloody Maria that they made specially for me. So Palo was delicious as always. I can't come on a Disney cruise and not do Palo. I think I've tried just about everything on the menu now, which is a massive privilege, I understand. And I got my cocktail to go so that we can sit and enjoy it on the balcony, because even though it's very hot, if you sit still and stay in the shade, it's doable. After that chill out sesh, we did a tour of the ship with the same person who did the tour of the Wish that I was on at Christmas. Started at the Jade Cricket Cafe, and one of the things I love about 1923 on the Wish and the Treasure are all these details outside about the building, of the inside and the outside of the ship. It's like a whole museum on board, as well as some of the beautiful artwork. It's like this mosaic artwork on board. So we are about to watch Seize the Adventure. I'm very excited. I am going to take my ears off, don't worry. I'm not inconsiderate to the people behind me. But this is the variety type of show. And I missed it on the Wish because we were doing Prima Notte. But it's on night 2 here. So very exciting. The show was awesome. And afterwards we went for another little wander, which ended with a stop at Scat Cat Lounge.
Dancing under a star canopy, and our favorite is you. I will find her a song.
Heroes with live demonstrations of exciting new technologies. Tonight's experience is brought to you by Pimp Tech, shrinking problems.
Dinner tonight was at Marvel, which is always quite loud, but fun to experience. It's something quite different. I like the bread in here, the fact that it's red and marbled, and then everything appears on these screens and you have to push your buttons to interact with the show. But yeah, enjoyed this a little bit more than on the last ship because we had better seats for sure.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That's terrible.
But why did that enlarge and the suitcase shrunk?
I probably should not have rewired the remote targeting protocol.
We'll be back soon with more quantum core demos. In the meantime, here's some other cool Avengers tech that works.
It might be just a magic towel.
Initiating Avengers Technology Showcase.
Friday? Bring up one of the 8 cans. just wanted to surprise you.
Oh, you did. Honey, you shrunk the ship.
Then I had the noodle bowl and Mum had the chicken before a special guest stopped by.
Such a boring place.
How you doing?
We have a little monkey tonight. Look at his little face. That's so funny. Oh, let's put the Disney music on for us too. Love it. Got my Diet Coke refill. Oh, look, there's views of me.
Added a new rule. Maybe no sprinting.
Chip and Dale in their formal outfits. So cute. So cute. They've always got such a long line though.
After that super cute formal night party, it was time to head up to Funnel Vision, which, how stunning is this ship at night. Look at what I watched on Funnel Vision. I didn't make it all the way through. Day 3, we docked in Cozumel, Mexico, which was meant to be a sea day, but thanks to our itinerary change, thanks to the hurricane, we were in Mexico. But that ship that you can see about to come and dock right there, that is the Disney Dream. So having watched the Fantasy set sail a couple of weeks ago and then being on the Treasure, I then got to watch the Dream dock in Cozumel. That was a planned stop for them, so they got the good cruise terminal. Marseille Market was stopped for breakfast that morning. It was very busy. And then a bit more of a wander around the ship before inevitably doing some more trivia. We got food up at Mickey's Festival of Foods. I got some tacos, some barbecue, enjoyed those with my beer before, of course, getting some soft serve.
Enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, welcome to Mickey's Colors Business Party. If you love Disney music, let me hear you. Here's what we want to hear. I'm Morgan, and I'm here in tonight's reaction series, Colorful Dance Joining us for this Color Spinner Classics, it's Mickey and Minnie Mouse! Donald and Daisy Duck! Let's hear it for Goofy and Pluto! And we have Chip and Dale! The gang is all Oh yeah, now let me see it Alright, now hit me with those retro moves. Alright, freestyle. Let's see it, Timmy Treasure. Let's have some fun here. Let me show you how it's done. Up next on the ticket. Here we go. Pump, switch.
Then it was time for dinner at Plaza de Coco. We had lunch here on the first day, but this was our first official dining rotation. Started off with some shrimp, got the tequila flight. It was a good time.
I wasn't plugged in. So here's our towel blanket animal, and he's a little dinosaur whose head has fallen down. He should be sitting up like this, and he was earlier when I came back in. There's our chocolates and information about tendering for Grand Cayman, which is exciting. So an eventful day in Mexico, and as you can see, I got my tequila flight, so I can say that I bought tequila in Mexico, even though I was on a ship in, you know, the Gulf of Mexico somewhere. But yeah, it was, did a bit of trivia. I know a lot of people have said that there's spaces on the ship because they've gone with like lots of smaller spaces spread out over places, which is, I can see why they've done it. But at the same time, when you're dealing with a wheelchair, with any two elevator banks, if you've got one thing in Skipper Society and then another thing in Triton Lounge, you can't do them back to back. Whereas if you're on foot, you could do them back to back. But you have to arrive like while the previous activity is starting to get a seat for a trivia. And that's why we've only actually done 3 trivias so far in 3 days, which is not like me. Normally I've done more, because they're so spread out. And Triton Lounge is really difficult for wheelchairs. There's one door that you can get through, and so if people sit in the seats anywhere near the door, then you can't get through at all. So we haven't done any trivia that's been in there. We've been confined to Skipper Society trivia, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so a couple of trivias, did some drawing in between just because that was the activity that was going on between the two trivias, so we may as well have stayed and done that. Lunch on the deck was so good. Breakfast aside, we did breakfast in Marseille Market. It was just really, really busy. Even though we went like towards the end thinking that people might have got off, you know, it closed while we were there. It was still just really busy. Like I like the food in there, it's great, but it's just, again, hard finding a table that accommodates a wheelchair as well. And I think that, you know, they've been a lot better about having wheelchair viewing areas at the shows and more wheelchair seating in the cinema, in the theatres. So it would be nice to have like a wheelchair area of Marseille Market be like, you know, one end or like one clump in the middle or something like that, that you could have, that it's, you know, tables where you've got a chair removed, or you've got more room around the tables, or you've got round tables so that there's somewhere for everyone. But aside from that, I've eaten really well today. My lunch on the deck was so good. We had popcorn in the room whilst watching Aristocats because I couldn't get a seat at Encanto. Wheelchair or no wheelchair, I could not get a seat in Sarabi for that show. And there were still people like off the ship on excursions. Like it was like a 4:00 start and the all aboard time wasn't until 4:45. So that's saying something as well. I couldn't go and see that because there wasn't any room for me. Yeah, popcorn back here. Then we went to the show, which was fun. It was fine. But then we went to the colour spin party, which was so fun. And like the entertainment team here, I've really enjoyed what they've been doing. And then dinner in Coco was sort of everything I hoped it would be, really. Like the food was really good. I'm excited for night 2 of that to try. I haven't seen as much about the night 2 menu, so I'm excited to share that with you. And then yeah, we're having a bit of an early night tonight, but it is the most wonderful temperature on the balcony right now, hence why I'm sat on a lounger trying to like put my feet up because they've massively swollen because I've eaten so much salt in the last 3 days.
Thank you so much for watching days 2 and 3 on the Disney Treasure. Coming up, I have more Disney cruise vlogs coming your way. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on those videos. And I will see you with my next one. Thanks for watching.